Hey, Noah. I'm glad they assigned you to the factory. This is where the core of the Resonance Project lives, the parts most people never get to see. The towers are performing better than expected, at least on the surface. The air seems cleaner, but I still have doubts. And yet, in some areas, something is changing too fast. Something is growing. A few days ago, we recovered a living subject linked to these anomalies. It was found in the eastern sector of Prinswist after a series of incidents no one could properly explain. We still don't know if it's a chemical reaction, biological, or something completely different. And it gets worse every day. It only moves when it hears certain sounds. It doesn't react to everything it chooses. It's as if it were reading the environment through hearing. That's why you're here, Noah. I want to understand if there's a pattern. Welcome to the factory. I'll let you use our latest prototype, an echolocator. If it works the way I think, we'll see what it hears. Observe, study, and try not to make too much noise. I'll go back to analyzing the data. Something doesn't add up.
Now take a few steps and look around. Use WASD to move and the mouse to look. Well done. Keep moving carefully. Try jumping. Press the space bar to go over. Very good. Landing generates additional noise. If the legend in the bottom right gets in your way, press T to toggle it. If you need to move faster, hold Shift to sprint. Sprint can save your life. Great. Now we can move on to interactions. Fan activated. You now know how to interact with the environment. Pick up objects. Go to the central table and collect all objects placed on it. The objects are now in your inventory. Collect tools that might be useful. Open the inventory. Press E. Move the mouse over an item in the inventory to equip it. Good. Remember to equip the tool you want to use. To use the object you have equipped, use tools to interact with the environment. Use sound tools to generate noise. Drop an item. If you want, you now know how to get rid of useless items. Let's really test the echolocator. Go and turn off the lights. It works best in the dark. Lights turned off. Equip the low-frequency tool. Use it to orient yourself and move through the environment. It reveals only essential shapes. Very good. Equip the medium frequency tool. Medium frequencies reveal everything detected by low frequencies, plus additional objects that remain hidden otherwise. You gain more detail with a manageable increase in risk.
If you're listening to this, then it has already happened. The worrying you is gone. I'm recording this because there's no time left, and because someone needs to know what we did. For years, global leaders abandoned every climate agreement in the race for power and growth. The planet was stripped of its last resources. The air turned toxic. Breathing became a privilege. We needed a radical solution. The solution was the Resonance Project. I had designed it. We believed we had saved the world by using resonance waves to push contaminants away from populated areas. And for a while, it worked. The data was perfect. The air felt cleaner, which would have believed we had succeeded. But we failed to predict the consequences. Resonance didn't destroy the pollution. It concentrated it in places we never expected, at levels no classic simulation could describe. A known physical phenomenon, non-linear resonance, phase collapse, matter entanglement. It turned contamination into something alive. The creatures didn't come from the outside. We created. My name is Kyle. I'm the chief engineer of the factory. The core, that's why I'm using a cassette. Every day, listen carefully. These creatures. I don't have time to explain it. If it's you listening, Noah, you're the most brilliant engineer I've ever known. I have to go now.
All right, I have to get out of here. This place is a disaster. But before I leave, I need to gather a few things. Luckily, I still have the echolocator on me. I'll need some tools to make it work properly and find my way.
Hey, Noah. I'm glad they assigned you.
Now take a few steps and look around. Use WASD to...
All right, I have to get out of here. This place is a disaster. But before I leave, I need to gather a few things. Luckily, I still have the echolocator on me. I'll need some tools to make it work properly and find my way. I can't leave without the phone. I needed to figure out where to go next. I have to find Kale's floppy disk. There's definitely important data in there. He kept some critical stuff on it.